He knows the song. He's like,
You're listening to Boomer and the Beard, the pulse of Americana, with your beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker, Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, then your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Hey, didn't let her lie. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. Connor, go ahead and throw Hayden up on the visual, please. I just want to make notice of a couple things here. One, we have a collar on today. Two, no hat, hair done, looking fresh. Looks like he has a job and everything. Sorry, I stole that line, but
my hair is soaked right now, and I'm wearing a flannel, so I don't.
I didn't say what the material was. I just said collar.
Oh, okay.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
How's that little heart of yours?
It is okay.
Yeah. Well, you got a bunch of Tinder matches we got to work through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I have to. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's get the team in here. Jonah, what's going on? Slim Shady, how are you this morning? Did you have a good time over there at Redstone?
yeah, it was good.
Yeah. You slept in.
No.
Let's be honest. You just didn't want to come.
No, man, I had stuff I had to take care of.
Like sleep.
No, I wish.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I've never looked more forward to weekends than I do now.
Really?
In my entire life.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I get to sleep till 7? What?
Yeah. I don't know what that's like.
You don't get to sleep till 7 on a weekend?
No.
Why?
Same reason I don't during the week.
You do a radio show?
No, but I just have stuff I gotta.
I didn't know he did a radio show on Saturday and Sunday.
It's crazy on Cartoon Network with the kids.
Yeah. I got stuff I gotta do, man. Got time for sleeping.
Don't you
and
hate
wasting
it?
the day.
Like whenever you plan to sleep late,
he gonna make me feel like a waste of.
I know, like you plan
waste of breath, like an oxygen thief.
Like, man, I'm gonna sleep late tomorrow, and it'll be Saturday, and you're up at like 5 a.m.
Oh God,
Yeah, I hate that.
I can't stand it. You know, you take a little extra pull off the bottle, you're like, I'm gonna get an extra.
Oh, that's when I wake up like 30 minutes before I always wake up.
Yeah. No,
I hate it.
Put your overalls on, go maniac style.
I hadn't done that in a while.
No, I mean, I haven't done that in a long time. No, it's been a long time.
But I'm due up for one.
I'm not. I'm
like usually about once a year, I'm gonna show out.
Once a year.
Yeah,
I would pay good money to be there for that.
Ask Jonah.
I don't
he and I showed out a couple of years ago.
No, you showed out. Yeah.
Well, let's don't tell no stories because I don't know which time you're talking about.
I'm talking about the brick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He said, "Yeah, that was awesome."
If Hayden would have been there, he would have been like, "You guys."
Had to pull one of them straps off him. Overalls.
Are you talking about over in Decatur?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there yesterday. My sister works there.
Oh, does she?
Oh.
Yeah, she hooks me up with a free sandwich every day at lunch.
Oh, I love the brick.
Man,
Well,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Could you hook me
Sister's
up with
taking
a free
care of
sandwich?
Yeah, she can.
Is she on Tinder?
You got to get her. You got to give her a shout out though. She was listening to the show yesterday, and she was bummed that I never talk about her. So
Yeah. Well, you're a jerk.
What?
Why don't you talk about your sister? Give her a shout out right now.
I didn't know he had a sister.
Savannah, what's up?
I did because she's hot. But
What's her name?
Savannah.
Savannah.
What's
What up, Savannah?
I like
Is it
my
awkward that I
twin
said she was hot
sister.
on the radio?
Yeah, and you've never even seen
You
her.
said she was hot?
No, I've seen her.
Oh, okay.
How'd you miss that? I said, yeah, because she's hot.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Wow, inappropriate.
I know that's right.
Awkward.
I mean, can I not acknowledge when a girl looks good? I mean, I'm just gonna be honest.
So,
I mean, it's his sister.
If it was my wife and someone said she was hot, I'd be like, "You're damn right."
does that mean his mom's hot too?
I don't know. I've never seen Mama Gail. I bet she's got it going on though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look
let's-
at Hayden like.
Next.
Hayden's like, this is why I never give my.
Hey,
sister
but
a
that's
shout
why
out.
Hayden's so handsome and dapper and
Look at
and
him.
hatless for 2 days in a row.
No hat, 2 days in a row. Got my hair like I like it. Got my flannel on, ready to rock.
Got that wet blonde today.
Oh, that dirty wet blonde.
Who's that remind you of right there with the?
Oh,
anyway.
the septum piercing. Darn septum piercings every time. Oh, man. Who does that remind you of? Fat George? Yep, there he is. Look at the chin on that guy. Good gracious. He got 3 of them. Holy crap.
My ears looking like Spock.
And they're low. You know what that means. Can't trust a man with low ears. Hayden
Uh,
has
Mom.
low ears.
What? No, I don't.
What were you going to say, buddy?
I was gonna say Mama Gail's not gonna call in ever, but she did text me and said, "You need to go to church and find a nice church girl."
Well,
Wait,
we
first of all,
agree.
let's
So
stop.
she
Let's-
wants me to pass that.
Let's stop. Why is she never going to call in? My mom's
She
called
just probably won't.
But
Maybe on my birthday.
in. Okay, well, I can live with that. So she wants you to pass the what? She wants you to skip the Tinder date?
Oh no, that's happening. That's definitely good.
Find a good church girl. With,
Oh, I bet we could find a good church girl on Tinder.
I don't know about that.
What's that dating website? Christians only.
Farmers only?
Christians mingle. Christians
Christian
mingle.
Christians mingle.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you'd have to be a Christian.
Yeah, let's skip that one.
He wants to take the highway to hell. Ba-da-da. So
What's that other one? Madison.
Oh, yeah. No, well, let's not talk about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, you should not do that.
Yep. Hayden and my mom-in-law said you're cute too, so you'll be all right.
Well, if mama-in-law said
She
it,
did?
by God.
Yep.
And Christy's good looking, so
Yeah.
mama-in-law's probably, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
She's probably good looking, so
She
she got it going on.
She said Hayden's gonna be all right and gonna turn around before he knows it. So
Yeah, that's right. Turn around.
he's cute. He's gonna be all right. I can't wait to dig into the. You know, I mean, we swapped right. What about 200 times? Maxed it out. So
Oh,
I mean,
I got. Here's the best part. I was driving down the road, swiping right as I was driving, and I went to swipe right on one, and after I mean, it's kind of neat. Like it's kind of like you playing. It's kind of like you playing. I don't know. My son plays this game called Treasure X, where you like, you buy these little things and you go digging for treasure, right? And so he'll get. I felt like I was treasure hunting, you know what I'm saying? Swiping right, because every other time you swipe right, your screen like explodes, and it's like, match! And I'm like, yes. And then they try to get you for $15, and they try to, I mean, they got a good money-making thing going on.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it means like when people swipe right on me or him,
They're like, I'll talk to you for you
no,
cash
you
out $15.
can't see who they are.
Oh, the app wants you to pay.
Yeah, unless you swipe right on them.
Oh,
Like, that's the way a match works. Someone
Yeah.
swipes right on you, and you swipe right on them, and then
Yep.
it's a match.
yep.
That's why we swipe right on everybody, because we figure we got to increase Hayden's chances. And so when people swipe right on Hayden, but we don't swipe right back on them, we get like I get a notification. It's like, you have 7 people that like you. You want to see who they are? Give me $15. I was like, I don't care that much. I mean, I care a lot, but I don't care that much. Maybe if Hayden pays me what he owes me, I'll spend it on this, you know?
So it makes you feel like you missed somebody, like you didn't catch
Yeah.
them, and then
Yeah.
they caught Hayden, and
Which
then
is
you're
probably a good thing.
like,
Because our standards were not very high to swipe right.
I mean, it was we had about 2 swipes per second going on there.
We were swiping now. What does your we got messages.
Look at those names.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Mackenzie? Well, let's just go ahead and talk about it. She's hot. Look at her.
Dude, that's not real.
Go on with it, Hayden. Oh yeah.
That
In the gym working on her fitness. Oh, redheaded kid. She got a redheaded
well,
baby.
at least you showed her kid. The first time we've seen.
That's not the only thing she's showing off on here. Good Lord.
I don't be buying all that. I'm telling you, I think that whole app is just catfish.
There she is. What do you think?
Nah.
Huh?
It's probably not even real.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you should have seen yesterday. It was like model, model, model.
She got a bunch of pictures, and she's with her kid. I mean, I think this one's real.
It could be.
You will find me in the gym most of the time. It's basically my second home. Fitness is everything. So if you're not into a girl that works out a lot and you're into playing games, then do not even bother swiping right.
What do you think, Hayden?
Swipe left.
Too late. We've already swiped right. She's
So this is a match.
we're actually talking.
This hits you back.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want to swipe left on this one, dog.
No, I'm telling you, you don't, son. No, she looked good.
If I got single right now, I still would never get on one of those apps.
Oh, I would in a heartbeat.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and find them out in the wild. You know.
Bring them home and train
I would have started talking like Steve Irwin right then, but I can't. So, but that's
Watch
the way.
him, mate.
There's a wild woman.
There's the other one. Maybe
She's a wild one.
We should have swiped left on this one. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna set you up with a date with this one, dude. My bad. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That ain't her kids.
No,
It's got to be sisters or something.
no, but she looks like a gremlin. She does. Look at her on the left. She looks like a
But
gremlin.
she looks clean, though. No tattoos and no piercings, and she looks like she goes to church also. So I'll be perfect.
She looks like a gremlin. A church going gremlin.
Auburn fan. War Eagle.
Yeah, I don't like this.
And even our old farm co-host.
Boomer and the Beard.
Got you covered screen printing and embroidery in Athens. Our team is here to help you with custom printed t-shirts that you want. And we know that means quality. At Got You Covered Screen Printing and Embroidery, we focus on quality and the fastest turnaround time possible. Got You Covered Screen. Call to make an appointment with our graphic designer. She's awesome. 256-444-4500. That's 444-4500. And online at gotchacoveredathens.com.
Vroom, vroom, beep, beep, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom.
When we were kids, there was nothing cooler than our toy trucks.
You'll never catch me. My truck's too fast for you.
Now that you have a real truck, when you see all the toys we have in stock to jack up your ride,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
you'll feel like a kid all over again.
Line-X Decatur Customs has everything you need for your truck, SUV, Jeep, and more. Customizing and protecting anything with Line-X spray-on coatings. Treat yourself and take your ride to the next level. With our wide selection of custom accessories, including our exclusive line of truck gear by Line-X, toolboxes, hitches, lift kits, and so much more. Our shop focuses on quality, and that's what you'll get with Line-X Decatur Customs. Give us a call today at 256-355-4251. That's 355-4251. And online at linex.com. Line-X Decatur Customs on Beltline Road in Decatur, home of the adventurous, hardworking, daring, and cutting edge.
Check it out, boys. Got my new Jeep to go mudding this weekend. Who's in?
Muddin', huh? What kind of lift kit you get for it?
What kind of what now?
Rough country, Terraflex, extreme terrain?
The middle one?
Son, there's somewhere you need to go first.
Outlaw Off-Road, your premier off-road center for Jeeps, trucks, and SUVs. We handle everything from suspension installation, wheels and tires, gears and driveline, repair and maintenance, overlanding, bumpers, steering upgrades, LED lighting, and more. And we have access to virtually every brand and name in the off-road industry. Before you take your Jeep, truck, or SUV off-road, you have to come by Outlaw Off-Road on Nick Davis Road in Athens. Or call 888-954-7799. That's 888-954-7799. And online at theoutlawoffroad.com.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
I don't know. He probably like it, though. The homies got ABBA collab creations. A bump like Agni, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. That's for my son right there. Come on, Zayden, hit it. That's my son's favorite song. That and Motown Philly.
Yeah.
Dude, we raising our son right.
Yeah.
We ain't raising him on none of this. My baby shark doo 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 baby shark doo doo. We over here hitting Black Street.
That's good, man.
Hayden,
That's
you
good
just
stuff.
matched with she a solid 9.5.
I'm still impressed with the picture we used. I think it shows sophistication,
But we didn't put up but one because
Yeah.
he didn't send us anything worth a darn.
well, but for what we found, I think we did.
I think
all right.
people are going to think we're a catfish.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We might be getting catfished ourselves. So,
By the way, in case you're curious, FWB, Friends with Benefits. That's what that means. It's FWB. For Mama Gail, allow me to go ahead and say you shouldn't do that. Or don't forget, your mom and your sister listen to the show. So
choosing the opposite of where he's coming from.
yes,
'Cause it's-
like Ingrid, for instance.
Yeah,
I'm going to swipe right on Ingrid because that's his type.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that it's not a match. You ready? Here we go.
Good.
Okay, good. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. I could sit here and do this all day long. In fact, I did yesterday. I ran out of swipes at like 10:30 in the morning.
I need a new account.
Yeah. Well, they wanted me to spend $15. I almost did it just so I could keep swiping right.
I bet there's people in there just sending that money every day.
Oh, you know they are. Spending their stimmy check on it.
This girl says, I like partying with my Crocs on. Swipe right. Ooh.
Croc.
She's a big girl. Oh, Brittany. Brittany looks cute. A little homely, but. So let's just go ahead and talk about this because I need to get it out. I forgot how to talk to girls. Like, I've been married 9 years yesterday, right? Like, it's been a long time to have to, like, initiate a conversation with a hot chick, you know what I'm saying? Because the last time I initiated a conversation with a hot chick, I married her. And so,
Fair enough.
So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, like, I know I've got game, but how you spit game? And I forgot how to spit game.
I think not trying is the key, though.
I know. But, like, when I get on here and, like, I get a match, like, I say something like, hey, how are you?
Yeah. Maybe just
like, what am I supposed to say? Like, nice shoes, girl, want a date?
Yeah,
Should
I don't know.
Should I initiate
Should I just take over this?
No.
Should I just do it myself?
No, you shouldn't just take over
hey,
this.
guy, can I be included?
Can you have your wife help you?
Huh?
Just have your wife help you.
That wouldn't do any good, bro.
You don't think so?
I know not. I love my wife to death, but that wouldn't do any good.
All right.
See, I think I'd just sit there and just act like maybe they was my wife and I was talking to her, so I feel less uncomfortable or something.
What? Like, hey, get the laundry.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hurry up. Let's go. Hey, where we gonna meet at? You know, maybe that's
the kitchen needs cleaned.
Maybe,
Hey, can you let the dog out?
Yeah.
Hey, babe. Hey, Zayden's hollering at you.
Hey, look, hurry up. Be down here about 7:30.
Like, I'm talking about, I'm using punctuation and.
Hey, girl, you look good. I would like.
No,
to
like I
meet you.
throw some commas in there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to know that Hayden is educated, knows how to use proper punctuation.
Educated and sophisticated.
That's right. That's
And they're not on Tinder looking for.
I'll be messaging them at 4:45, 5 in the morning. They're gonna be like, "Why are you up so early?" Be like, "Cause I'm on the radio."
Yeah,
I'm on the radio.
Yeah. Why is this? Yeah, this guy stay up all night binging on drugs or something. Who does that?
He's on a bender.
Because women, they would just wake up late as possible.
Yeah. Hayden, take a selfie of yourself over there in front of that radio, like just right where you're sitting right now, and send it to me so I can add it to your Tinder profile.
I'm not gonna take it. I'll send you a better picture. But
Send me a selfie right where you're sitting.
I hate
right now.
taking selfies.
I don't care what you like.
He's having a,
You getting it twisted like I give a darn.
He's having to look at himself smiling and posing. It's all awkward. We lost him. Anyway.
Nah, I'm here. I just muted you.
Oh.
No. I let her lie. That was a good way to come back, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I thought about that yesterday.
Who is that, Rodney Carrington?
No. Daryl Singletary.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Marshall said he died.
He died?
Yeah.
He
and
played
I'm not
football
kidding.
for the Bears?
No.
That's
a different
Mike
guy.
Singletary, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you really knew.
Yeah. I'm obviously kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. Are we trying to get a set a goal for this weekend? Maybe set up a date or something like that.
I don't know, dude. It's Thursday. That's asking a lot. Wow. Yawn right into the microphone. There you go.
At least Hayden's like already halfway there. You know, like if he wants to go meet somebody downtown or whatever.
Yeah, all he's got to do is walk out.
Yeah, it's close. Safe.
I'll set him up at Melt. There you go.
A little
You just,
fancy.
you just stumble downstairs.
Let him get the whole check.
Go Dutch.
Get that whole check.
So I did get some input yesterday from some other people that were on Tinder that are dudes that said it's gotten a little bit kind of crazy in that like these girls, like, you try to make a date or whatever and they say, you know, like, you got to cash at me some money so I can meet you.
What?
It's like, what?
No,
So
that's all right.
They trying to get paid up front. In case,
Yeah.
like I'm not.
I done got robbed one too many times.
Yeah, I'm not wasting a single dime on you. Number one, in case this don't work, and I'm telling you,
I'm talking about
my
my
sister.
man. My man completely just lost his train of
What's
thought.
up, Hayden?
Swipe right.
My sister would do. She had a Tinder and she would just go on dates for the free dinner.
Wow.
Whether she liked the guy or not, maybe she'd see him again or no, but yeah, she usually went for the free dinner. And
Hayden, your mom's not going to approve of you spilling your sister's name now either. So
I didn't say her name, did I?
yeah, you did
earlier today.
You said, "Hey, Savannah."
Yeah, hey Savannah at the brick.
That's all good. We gave her a shout out.
Yeah, hey, look.
Well, I thought she wanted a shout out.
I know. Hey, she did.
She did. She does.
So there, Savannah at the brick.
Now I'm going to stalk her for a sandwich.
What's going to be really? Hey, what's
Go
going
in
to be
there
really
to the
awkward?
brick, eat.
What's going to be really
See
awkward?
Savannah and give her a big tip.
Is if I swipe right on the Savannah on here. That's going to be real awkward.
So is your sister single, Hayden?
Yes, she is currently single.
Oh, man. Yeah, watch out for them Savannahs.
Yeah, I got
on
it.
there.
Now I got to put Savannah on my list of don't swipe.
So is it your older sister or younger or what?
We're twins.
Twins?
What? That's awesome.
What?
Yeah.
No, like,
Hold on a
Yep.
minute.
we're learning
Now
so
hang
much.
on a minute.
I bet y'all are pretty close.
He said that.
We're very close.
I didn't mean that in a bad way.
So who came out first?
I did.
Ah, the big brother. Okay.
I was it was like within seconds.
Oh, wow.
It was a C-section. I have a scar on my back to prove it.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
wow. Doctor tried to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Twins.
Twins.
Wow.
How did I not know you had a twin?
I have told you before.
I just don't listen most of the time, I guess.
Yeah, you usually don't.
Well,
today's a new day.
You've not given me much to listen to, so
Yeah.
a lot of it's just
That is true.
Oh.
So, how do you like being the focus of the entire show, Hayden?
It's not my favorite.
He's honest.
Yeah, he's looked more miserable by the day. So I was just curious. I mean, every day he gets a little, he spruces his hair up a little bit more, but he looks a little more downtrodden. Hey, don't you like that word? Downtrodden?
This is better than the first day, than Tuesday.
Oh, no,
sure.
Tuesday was ruthless.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, but it was great radio.
Well, we got a lot figured
If you
out
say
Tuesday,
so.
though.
Yeah, we did. We got a lot figured out,
The-
man. I feel like we really invested in your life on Tuesday.
The truth finally came out. And
After you lied to us for 3 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yesterday, too.
It was 1 week.
4 weeks, so. You over a line for a month and a half. Shout out to Savannah. I feel weird now that I said she was hot, and that's his twin.
I know. I almost stopped you. She's my twin. Yeah,
that doesn't mean. I mean, I think you're an attractive guy, so I mean, it's cool. Bro, I'm married. I'm completely comfortable in saying I think Hayden's a good-looking dude. I mean, if you can't say that, you lying to yourself. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Oh,
Look at him.
My mother-in-law agrees.
Look at him.
Yep. Full head of hair.
I mean, if I was a young, young lady with,
got a thick flavor saver as well.
As Janine said. Yeah. We'll talk to Janine a little bit later today.
What's it, the tender lady?
Yeah, tender girl.
Tender girl.
I was like, is she gonna light on fire? Why am I yawning so much today?
Well, it was your anniversary yesterday. I guess y'all had a
okay
wild and crazy.
I was in bed at 9 o'clock for the record.
Yeah.
I
don't care what I'm doing, man. I'm in the bed like
that's fact.
8:30.
That's
I cannot stay up late.
Not if we're waking up 4 o'clock.
Mm-mm.
Of course, I don't wake up at 4 o'clock. I roll out to bed at 4:34. Come on over. Boomer and the Beard will be right back. I promise we're going to stop talking about Tinder soon enough.
Beautiful bearded host, Boomer and the Beard, and even our old fart co-host, Boomer and the Beard, Boomer and the
Beard. Boomer and the Beard. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
President Biden holds his first official news conference today. He is sure to be asked about the facilities housing unaccompanied minors at the border. ABC's Jim Ryan's in Texas.
When Senator Ted Cruz leads an 18-member congressional delegation to the U.S.-Mexico border tomorrow,
We want the media to be there. We want the American people to see what's happening.
especially at the holding facilities for unaccompanied migrant children. Domingo Garcia, head of the League of United Latin American Citizens, LULAC, is demanding media access to teens being housed at Dallas's downtown convention center.
They can show and interview these children that will allow the politicians of Washington to take action.
So far, though, the no media policy remains in place. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
Biden administration spending $10 billion from the COVID relief bill on expanding access to and building confidence in vaccines. AstraZeneca, in a late-night press release saying a review of the data it submitted to the FDA shows 76% efficacy rate at preventing COVID in symptomatic cases, not a 79% rate as first submitted. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
There's nothing like the peace and serenity that you get while fishing. Invest in the rod you deserve. Old 18 is a veteran-owned company operated by a U.S. Navy SEAL and Top Gun fighter pilot, breaking the mold of the fishing industry. At Old 18, we offer high-quality products with a 25-year master rod builder behind every rod. We offer a no-nonsense, hassle-free warranty we stand in front of so you don't get left behind. Shop old18.com and type in the code BEARD for a 20% discount.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said, but our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Oh, well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
It's your news now. WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So glad you've chosen to join us here this morning, each and every morning, on your favorite, the best, the smartest show in morning radio. We wouldn't be able to do it without you, and we wouldn't want to do it without you. So we will move on from the Hayden train because, after all, I don't know. It's just
no one really cares.
That's not true, Hayden. There's a lot of people that are very much invested in your love life at this point.
No, that's for real right there.
Neil Canida, or Canada, how you say? Anybody know Neil? Neil Canida?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it Canida or Canada? Canida. He says Hayden just needs a Harley.
That's exactly right.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. I know Neil. He's a great guy.
Yep.
Does Neil ride a Harley?
Yeah.
Did he start on a shaft driven, you think? Or?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Probably did. Most real Harley riders start with a...
Yeah, but maybe he should just wait a little bit longer. Well, he couldn't afford one right now anyway.
Shoot, I can't afford one. They're expensive. It's been more, you just bust out another $100.
HD, $100.
They in the shop all the time. Why is that?
I'm about to put mine in the shop for the last time, and we're going to get it fixed right this time. I think my petcock is stopped up.
I'm sorry?
Petcock.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's exactly what I thought it was.
I wish and I got a full tank of gas. I just wish it was easier to deal with. Wish you could, it's like on the bottom of the tank, and it's just I ain't going to mess with it. I ain't got no time. I ain't even got no time to get it.
You ain't got time to ride it.
I ain't got time to ride it, and I ain't got time to get it to the shop, which is like 5 minutes down the road from my house. But it's like, I'm out of the house at 4:30, and I don't get home till like 7 every day, so I don't take it over every Saturday morning, though. Try to get it figured out.
The petcock.
Yeah, it just stays in the... I've seriously had my bike in the shop. I mean, I've did everything on this thing. I've almost rebuilt the whole bike except for the motor, just everything around it. Just getting it all. But it's old bike problems. And I'm going to get it fixed and then...
get rid of it?
No, never. No. No, this is the bike my dad bought himself whenever I moved out of the house from graduation. So it was his present to himself. And he bought it from my best friend's dad. So I'm kind of attached to the old
sentimental
bike. It's the first Harley I ever rode. I remember my dad's like, hey, you want to come up? I moved out. He bought it, and then he invited me over to ride it. And I was like, man, it was pretty cool. But, yeah, I got to get it fixed.
Huh.
But I was talking to Marshall yesterday. He went to go get recertified to get all his little badges and stuff to get back in on the Arsenal. And we was talking about, like, so how do you feel about going back? He's like, I ain't really for that. I ain't really hurt. I mean, I know some people that's like stir crazy sitting at home, but these same people that's saying that also, they don't never go anywhere anyway.
Right. Well, the way it went for me was, at first, we went home to telework, and it was like, going to be 30, 40 days, something like that, and we'll be back. So it was cool, at first. And then they were like, well, it's going to be a minute. And so it was like, well, just get comfortable, And I went through a phase where I was like, no, I'm not digging this. I'm ready to go back to work. I hate this. And then after a while, it got to be, it's probably going to be next year or longer before we return to normal, whatever normal is. And that's when I really just got used to being at home and working. And now I'm not digging going back.
But
neither are a lot of other people. I've talked to a lot of people, and the work's getting done. Actually, more work's getting done. I don't want to elaborate. I can't talk a whole lot, but
is it one of those if I tell you I have to kill you jobs?
Anyway, moving on.
Everybody I have that works at the Arsenal can never tell me what they do.
He's a spy.
I mean, I got a best buddy for like almost 25 years.
That's a spy.
I'm like, hey, what do you do at work all day? One day he finally told me, he said, look, I go up on the roof, adjust the antenna so we can talk to Japan. I mean, that's it. That's the most I've ever got. But I mean, at least Marshall though, you work from home, but you don't just sit there 24/7.
No.
You got some people that just ain't even leaving the house no more.
Yeah.
Because you got to get out every now and then.
Yeah, I do.
That's just not healthy.
Well, I get out every morning. I come up here.
Yeah, and then you go to Chick-fil-A all the time.
Man, I went there twice yesterday. Look, I rolled through there. I had to go in yesterday, do a bunch of stuff, and came home. And on my way home, I was like, oh, I'm going to stop and get Chick-fil-A. So I did. And I was talking to Jonah on the phone. And the little girl came out there, gave me a food. Said, my pleasure. He said, oh, you had to go get you some Lord's chicken. I was like, yeah. And so then I get home, and I walk in, and I'm still on the phone with him, and Maddie and her little friend were there. I forgot they were there, and they were like, but we want some Chick-fil-A. And I was like,
turn around.
Daggum. So I ate. I got off the phone with Jonah, ate, and then I went back up there, and he called me back for something. And the girl was like, here you go, my pleasure. And he was like, dang, bro, you at the Chick-fil-A again?
I knew. I heard him when you walked in and didn't have nothing for anybody else. You got to share that chicken. Y'all eat Chick-fil-A every day, almost.
I personally have Chick-fil-A about at least twice a week.
All that means he's going to heaven.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm just buying God points. Every time I go, my little red card gets points on it.
Get them
Jesus points.
Get them heaven tokens.
That's right. I'm parking in the front row. Y'all move out the way.
So, I mean, we've got a lot to talk about today that isn't Hayden, by the way. We got to get an update on the massive cargo ship in the Suez Canal.
They ain't never gonna get that thing out.
Yeah, I mean, how many? Look
how
at
stuck.
it.
That's double
Look at
stuck.
that thing is stuck. That thing is stuck. You think you're shipping? You think your supply chain issues were bad last week?
Mm-hmm.
Hang tight, big dog. Hold my beer and watch this. A massive cargo ship wedged in the Suez Canal halted all traffic in one of the busiest and most important shipping lanes in the world. The Evergreen is one of the largest shipping container ships in the world, capable of transporting 20,000 Connex containers at a time. 20,000 Connex at a time. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. That's super nuts. And it is stuck 94 miles into the 120-mile man-made waterway connecting the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. The ship ran aground after being battered by strong winds from a dust storm, which caused low visibility. There
Visibility.
It is. Thank God, for the love of all that's good and holy. So, anyways, it is wedged in there. I'm talking about wedged in there like square peg in a round hole kind of wedged.
And just how big and heavy that thing is, and a little bit of momentum going up in there. I mean, it's just there's no telling how deep and stuck that thing is right now.
Yeah, 8 tugboats were incapable of freeing it.
They're going to just bring helicopters in and start grabbing all them containers and just taking them off one by one. All 200,000 or whatever of
20,000.
20,000. That's still a lot.
That'd be brutal. You know how expensive that would be?
I wonder who owns that ship.
Evergreen.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, what
Panama.
What I guess nationality or what country does that?
Panama.
Panama. Yeah, they in trouble.
It could not happen at a worse place. It says 100 ships are stuck on either side.
That's bad.
That's 30% of the container ships in the world. 1/3 of our container ships are stuck in the Suez Canal. You think you had supply chain issues last week?
Dude,
hang tight.
Texas.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Now this. Well, we had COVID. Then everybody's sitting at home, spending up all their money on home projects, taking all the wood. Then we
Donald Trump did it.
Then,
he stuck the ship.
Oh yeah, just
I mean, he just went over and stuck it.
Yeah, it was playing all along.
That's fact. You know why? Because he's going to get the presidency back through the Ever Given. He's going to go down there and personally fix the problem, and Biden's just going to give him the office back.
I seen Biden talking about the immigration crisis we have, and he's
yeah,
like,
he just said Kamala got it.
Yeah, Kamala got it. We're going to try to fix this what the previous administration started. That started back then, but we're going to fix it. No, you ain't.
Well, Kamala just put him in jail. She's done made that clear. She'll just put you in jail, especially if you're a man or a man of color. She put you in jail, keep you there.
That ain't all she'll do.
What else will she do?
I'm not trying to get kicked off the radio this morning. Good try.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of you. So.
Hey, you ain't got to try. Just tell me to go.
It's like everybody tries to come here to our country.
I wouldn't know what to do without you, Marshall.
But then we have our own media and the left always talking about how terrible our country is. If we're so bad, why does everybody always want to come here?
Hey, man, just everybody take care of you and yours, and let's don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm
just
saying?
do you, boo-boo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just do you, boo-boo.
What Zechariah said.
Do you, boo-boo.
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, they should stay there and try to fix their own countries, but that'll never happen. I think these countries are just like, remember, they're just so poor, and like Cuba did way back in the day, but we'll just let people go.
Right.
I mean, let's just get rid of these people. Less burden on them, push them to America, let them take care of them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I mean, because I know them fat people ain't walking all that way.
What's wrong with fat people?
Well, they ain't walking far, that's for sure.
Be careful how you talk about my people.
With their brand new iPhones and stuff.
Don't talk about my people like that.
Well,
don't talk about Hayden's Tinder date like that.
Where'd he go?
He disappeared into the wild blue.
Yeah, my computer died. I'm trying to get it turned back on right now.
Charge it up? Nah, don't worry about it. We'll let it die.
Yeah, that's the thing around here is computers dying all the time.
Let's go to a break. When we come back, Mexico rolls out a new COVID mask we've got to talk about here. It is, wow, it is something. Connor will have a picture ready to go for the live stream. It is a nose-only mask for when you're eating or drinking.
Get out.
I'm dead serious. It's fantastic. When we come back, nose-only COVID mask debuting in Mexico.
And even our old fart co-host. Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the
Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
So, what do you want to eat?
I want something fastastic.
Fastastic?
Yes, fast, yet fantastic.
Sounds, spiff-delicious.
Well, then let's go. Eat more chicken with Chick-fil-A in Decatur, the taste that you can't get anywhere else. Download the Chick-fil-A app today, bypass the line, and enjoy your Chick-fil-A even faster. 2 great Chick-fil-A locations in Decatur, ready to serve you. Stop by today on Highway 31 South and on the Beltline in Decatur. In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Get your own dough with Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. We all have memories of sling that cookie dough from the mixer before our grandmother could bake it. Now you can get it in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more, all safe to eat with no baking required. We have 12 delicious flavors. It's the best of both worlds. Delicious cookie dough, and it's safe to eat. Some of our signature flavors include magic chocolate chip, birthday cake batter, cheesecake dough, salty sweet, peanut butter, and more. It's so good. Get yours today at Cookie Dough Magic. Now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com. Life is short. Mix it up with Cookie Dough Magic.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
The talk station in Alabama, WVNN. Depend on it.
The second best beard on WVNN.
Boogie Wonderland. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host. So thankful you've joined us here live this morning from the Chick-fil-A Decatur studio. Speaking of Chick-fil-A in Decatur, where Marshall eats twice a day, they are hiring they're hiring in not one but two locations.
31 South.
Oh, you're freaking muted, Zach. Way to go, you jerk.
31 South and the Beltline.
There it is. Go talk to Mackenzie. Let her know that the Beard sent you, and you are looking for a place to work, and they will take care of you. I will tell you that I worked there as a child and as a young lad, as a young man, and it was very very life changing.
Got that secret menu.
Got that secret menu down.
That you won't share with us.
Well, it's a secret. If I shared it with you, it wouldn't be a secret.
Well, he told us about the ice cream.
I told you about the
and
ice
the
cream
coffee.
and the coffee. I told you about the gravy. Did I tell you about the gravy?
No, you did not. Oh, yeah. Bring it.
They make a little white gravy in the back. So you get a chicken biscuit without the top on it, smothered in gravy. Mm-hmm.
How many Jesus points you get for that?
Ooh, that's fast track to heaven there, son.
Okay.
That's a fast track to heaven because it tastes like heaven. I know that.
Look at CNN doing this whole section right here has been about
Meghan
and Harry, the inconsistencies in their bombshell interview, and they're just like catching them. They're fact checking everything that they say.
Hey, let me tell you, we've got President Biden threatening executive action to take your guns away, and we're talking about Meghan Markle.
Yep.
I mean, who really cares?
Hey, look over here while we do this over here. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's called the old bait and switch. It's called the old, hey, Junior, you'll be happy with this segment because we finna talk about gun control. We finna talk about our president. If he comes after weapons with executive action, there's going to be he's going to have another thing coming.
Yeah, we're getting to where we're ruling by legislation.
By what?
Well, I mean
executive
power, orders,
power,
and not the legislative branches of Congress,
not the system that was put in place.
I mean, what's the point of having Congress if we're just going to keep executive action after another, and he don't even know what he's signing anyway.
Well, he doesn't know where he's at most days.
No, and then like this news conference, I mean. It's going to be completely scripted. He's going to have the questions 2 months ago, and this is just all a joke. But yeah, you're right though. This is nothing but distraction. Spending a whole segment on CNN talking about the inconsistencies in an interview.
Hey, come here and look at the royal family while we take your guns away. I text one of the officers in the Athens Police Department, and I said, Biden is in front of the Supreme Court. Talking about executive action to take guns away. Will APD be coming for my way? Will I be getting a knock on my door? And he was like, yeah. APD and the sheriff's department probably going to sit that one out, big dog. Yeah, that's what I figured. Refuse to enforce. And so I don't know what he thinks he's going to do, but I don't think that there's enough stupid people on the left to think they can executive action a gun grab.
Yeah, and they're going to
because if they think they're going to grab them.
Well, define assault weapon. Weapon is what I want to know.
Hey, you know what weapon was used 2 days ago? That'd be a pistol. He didn't even use an AR.
Like this could you can assault somebody with anything.
Does anyone know what AR means?
It's that
Armalite rifle.
Yeah.
It's not even assault rifle, you idiots.
Yeah.
Y'all stupid. Every one of you stupid. If you think AR means assault rifle, you're stupid.
Yeah, but they're going to have to define that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's going to be very broad stroked. They don't have to define. If the less they define, the more they can take.
I think these politicians own stock in all these gun companies, and they're just starting all this stuff so people go buy them up.
I guarantee you it's working.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
And then you got
Joe Biden might replace President Obama as the best gun salesman in history.
That's true. Yep.
He might go down in the Hall of Fame of gun sales.
Because you got people that's got like 20 ARs or more.
Yeah, I ain't got that many. I got a handful, but I ain't
just
got
a
that
ton
many.
of them with no bullets.
No, I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you get shot using the first one?
I don't have.
What's
any.
the other 19 gonna do for you when you're dead?
Well, they're evil. They can fire on their own.
Oh yeah, get out of the case and
that's right.
Run around, and just killing
like
innocent
that noise?
people.
I heard the ammo's coming down though.
Well, that was until
I hope
yesterday.
so.
Until we decided to go executive action on it.
Yeah, they started. Actually, I read. I guess it was Remington or whatever. They had to put out official statements saying, due to raw materials again being a shortage of.
You know what's going to happen in the Suez Canal?
Ammo's going back up after it started to come down just a hair.
The Ever Given's going to shut her down. Son.
I think all the primers. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Either the primers or all the gunpowder. One of those comes from China. I mean,
I'm sure.
I think it's the primers that come from China. No, anyway, too much stuff is sourced directly from China, and there's one of those I think is like that's all we get from them, or maybe it's the metal. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they got it locked on metal too.
The Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that state governments can restrict people from openly carrying guns in public, effectively ending your right to carry a weapon outside of your home.
Yeah, okay. Cool story.
What is up with this Ninth Circuit? That'll go to the Supreme Court and it'll get shot down.
Yeah, I believe that one's in California.
No, Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Or the Ninth Circuit. Yeah, the Ninth Circuit is a liberal circus.
Yeah.
Connor, speaking of, we haven't checked on Producer Connor. I feel bad. Producer Connor, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Ninth Circuit, where is it?
It's a federal court. I don't know physically where it is, maybe California, but I think it's the judges generally come from the western half of the country.
I believe it's in the San Francisco area or somewhere.
That sounds right.
Let's see here. Let's see, what is the Ninth Circuit? Let's see, the Ninth Circuit, yep, it is, it is all, it's Alaska, Arizona, wait, I'm sorry. Yep, that's right. Alaska, Arizona, Central District of California, Eastern District of California, Northern District of California, Southern District of California, Guam, Hawaii, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Northern Mariana Islands, Oregon, and Washington. So, if you want to take up an issue with how you're treated in Guam, that's where you go. Well, anybody ever been to Guam?
Mm-mm.
Do we know anybody that's been to Guam? He probably has. He just can't tell us. one of them secret trips. He's a spy.
Yeah.
I'd be a good spy. I have a tendency to blend in, not stand out.
No. No, I doubt that.
What are you trying to say? Trying to say I'm loud?
Yep.
That's fair.
Yep.
I accept that.
But instead of people storing up on guns so much, if you don't
store up on kindness.
Yeah. Well,
sorry.
But bullets. So it don't make no sense to have 100 guns and you don't
bite your tongue.
Well, I'm just
it
saying.
It always makes sense to have more guns.
Well, you got to have plenty of ammo for those.
That's true. You got 100 guns and only 100 bullets. You can't pull a trigger but one time a piece.
That's right. It ain't doing no good.
And not a bit of good. But you also got to understand that you gonna run. I mean, you're not going. People think in a chaotic situation they're just going to be constantly pulling the trigger. I mean, if you put a combat load on your chest, 6 mags, it'll take you a week and a half to go through them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be.
One day they're going to be doing background checks on just buying ammo.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I hope not.
Or they're going to tax them through the roof like
I'll
cigarettes
be stealing
and all
them.
that.
I'll be black market. That's when I'm going outlaw.
Just load your own.
That's right. No, I'm going straight outlaw. I'm going to be loading it and selling it, baby. I shouldn't say that on the radio. That's probably not very smart.
Well,
ATF, what up?
But I don't care how many gun laws you have. I don't care how high ammo gets. I don't care how high guns go. It doesn't matter. You're never going to rid the streets and people of guns and ammo.
Oh, I couldn't find no ammo because it got high.
If I can't go down there and buy it at the store, I know a guy.
Oh, there's people that's just got it stocked up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're never gonna. To me, there's no such thing as gun control. You're not gonna stop it.
I had a guy tell me.
Just like the guy that built those.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where there's a will, there's a way. There's always somebody who has one who's willing to sell it.
I had a guy tell me he had like 100,000 rounds. I don't know if I believed him.
That's possible. Very highly possible.
Yeah. I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. I know a guy.
How many rounds you got, Zach?
The 0. I don't know. I don't have no guns or ammo.
Good answer.
Yeah. All I got's an axe handle. That's it.
That's right.
Yep.
I have a hammer. That's what I defend myself with, and a hatchet, and a ninja star.
Ninja star?
Regular can of tobacco, you say?
No says I.
No says I. Ninja star. Yeah. No, I know. How many rounds you got?
0.
Yeah, good answer there. On this show, we don't have any weapons, especially anything on us right now, or in the office, or in the truck, or anything like that. We don't have
Oh, yeah. No, nothing. I told you already.
There's not an AR in the backseat of the truck. There's not. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Drug maker AstraZeneca in a late-night press release saying a review of the data it submitted to the FDA shows a 76% efficacy rate at preventing COVID in symptomatic cases, not a 79% rate as first submitted. The White House today will announce a $10 billion plan to expand access to and build confidence in COVID vaccines. Members of the media were finally allowed into a unit housing undocumented immigrant children at the border.
Teenagers playing soccer and speaking Spanish outside a temporary immigrant youth housing facility. Fewer than 800 minors there, sent by parents hoping they'll have a better life.
People are desperate because their conditions in their countries are so extreme.
Joe Biden's chief of staff, Julissa Reynoso, showing reporters the facility, but guarding the children's privacy until the U.S. decides where they'll go. Andy Field, ABC News, Washington.
Vice President Harris has been tapped to lead discussions with Central American countries on why so many people are fleeing their homes. The suspected gunman in the Boulder grocery store shootings will appear in court for the first time today. In Atlanta, a man is under arrest after he walked into a grocery store armed with a weapon and went into the bathroom. Charles Russell saw him there.
I seen the AR-15, and I was like, you know, this kind of startled me just again with the events that recently happened in the grocery store up in Colorado.
He alerted managers. They called police. Police found 5 weapons in that bathroom along with body armor. Wednesday was Equal Pay Day, March 24th, the day women have to work to make what, on average, a man made in 2020. Soccer star Megan Rapinoe testifying at a congressional hearing.
We want us to take the stars and stripes and the red, white, and blue across the entire globe and represent America in the best way possible. We've done all of that, and simply there's no reason why we're underpaid for the exception of gender.
You're listening to ABC News.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Nasal irrigation gets rid of germs by rinsing the nasal cavity, but neti pots are hard to use and, frankly, kind of gross. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. Millions use Navage for fast, all-natural relief from sinus congestion and allergies, and to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier without drugs. Navage is easy to use, affordable, and comes with an absolute guarantee of satisfaction. You wash your hands and brush your teeth every day. Now it's time to start cleaning your nose with Navage. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of My Pillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented My Pillow, I wanted it to where you can move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. My Pillow will get you into that deep sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed, it's about how much of that quality sleep we get. I do all of my own manufacturing right here in the United States. I have a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry My Pillow, and I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever. Buy your premium queen-sized My Pillow for $29.99. That's right, $29.99 for a premium queen-size My Pillow, only $5 more for the king size. Go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use promo code BEARD at checkout.
This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard, the pulse of Americana, with your beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker, Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, then your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful that you've joined us this morning. It is 4 minutes past the top of the hour on Monday morning. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Cheeseburger. Wasn't that his name? What was his name? Cheeseburger?
Yeah, that was him.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Yep.
This segment brought to you by Cookie Dough Eddie, Cookie Dough Magic on Jefferson Street in Huntsville. So thankful that they've chosen to partner with us. Go down there and get you some cookie dough or a milkshake or whatever it is that you'd like to get. Their cookie dough is delicious. It is made with a pasteurized egg product, not with a raw egg, and so it is safe to consume. It is delicious. There it is. Joining us right now from Northern Virginia is Miss Janine. Janine, how are you this morning? Oh, Connor, we got nothing coming in off that. We got a hot buzz here. Ronald, hang tight, buddy. We've got that's how we roll. So, on Thursday mornings, every Thursday morning, you decided to give us a call yesterday, and as of the role of Janine. What's up, buddy? Man, I'm better now that you're here. I did, yes. I don't think anybody else did, but I did.
Fell out of my chair because I just didn't think you knew at that point. I knew you knew it was a caller, but I didn't know if you knew it was me. So
no, anyways. It was good though. It was hilarious, and the flavor saver is still rocking. Hayden's got it, so we this Tinder thing is something. Let me tell you, Ronald.
Man, I mean, who would know that one of Hayden's breakups could last so long on the radio?
That's what you do to a dead horse.
That will live in infamy.
Yeah. I know. It's like, Hayden, you need to get a new girlfriend and break up with her like every week.
Yeah, so we have something to talk about.
So
that might be starting to happen here soon. Once we,
I know.
Yeah, we probably gonna run. We probably gonna run through a couple. So
yeah,
what you got for us this morning, big guy?
Man, I wrote another quick monologue, but I'm a little intimidated to share it because it's a sticky topic. There's no humor in it.
What's the topic?
Reparations.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, let's hear it.
Well, yeah,
you ready for it?
All right, you brought it up. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
No stopping now.
Well, guys, we knew it was coming. An Illinois city in Chicagoland becomes the first to approve a reparations program for Black residents. The housing grant will award eligible residents up to $25,000, which can be used for a home down payment, closing cost, home repairs, improvements, or modernizations, or pay down the mortgage of the property inside the city. However, the question is, should taxpayers foot the bill for reparations? Slavery is a huge stain on our culture, but hear me out. Why should taxpayers, all taxpayers, pay for reparations? Did we all do something wrong? Are we agreeing that the sins of our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents and so on and so forth are our own sins? Is that what it has come to? Now, my last name is of German descent. Do I need to pay off all my Jewish brothers and sisters, even though I had nothing to do with the Holocaust? And you might think that that's a stretch, or I'm not comparing apples to apples. However, if the point is that we have to pay for the sins of our ancestors, who decides where it starts and where it stops? And I'm glad you asked that question. But in order to answer that, I would like to bring up a couple of points of facts and figures and make a correlation. Now, you can find various opinions on this number, but what I found was that in the Confederacy, about 30% of white folks owned slaves. Now, who was that 30%? Well, it was the rich, of course. And in one article I read about Texas, this slave-owning part of the population controlled 68% of the government and 73% of the entire wealth. If you think that number was different in any other states, you're probably wrong. So who decides where reparations start and stop? Apparently, much like slavery back in the day, it's the elite, including politicians, media, celebrities, and the rich, that can decide reparations that I have to pay for their sins. Now, you might think that I am anti-reparation, but I am not. I'm not pro-reparation either, but I am skeptical for two main reasons. One, the government is still the government. And even though reparations sound good in many ways, like Texas during slavery times, we still have a large section of the government that is run by the elite and through representation and lobbying. They are the ones that let slavery happen in the first place. Are you going to tell me that somehow the government is beyond acting in an elitist fashion now? Reason two, in Matthew 6:24, it says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." However, why is it that we seem to throw money at all of our problems? Money will not fix our racial problems. God will through relationship.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Well, he makes a couple of good points there, and
pretty solid all the way through.
But thank you.
The rich is the rich is going to make the poor pay for it through tax dollars. I mean,
right.
And
Yeah.
And 25,000 ain't enough. You could throw $1 million per person, and like you said, it's not going to fix anything or change anybody's opinion
or undo what happened.
Like here's some money. Oh, forget or change how you feel.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Some people's going to feel a certain way regardless.
Right.
Well, don't you think? I mean, it's just going to make some people feel a little bit more with animosity towards the other person. It's like, well, why do I have to pay for that, right?
Yeah.
Or why don't I get it?
No, it's going to cause
drive
problems.
Divide.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all have you looked at that article in about I think it's called Evington. It's like in Chicagoland somewhere.
No, I have not.
All right. I mean, it says so you have to. There's a lot of steps that you have to go through to prove who you are, but it's $25,000, and they tell you how to spend it. So the other point is it's like they're still telling you how to spend it, man. You can't spend it the way that you want.
Hey, Jonah, be happy to give you $500 as long as you spend it in line next to Decatur.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, all day long.
Well, and it's. And I might have touched on a little bit of the article that you're talking about, Ron, but did it not say in there that you don't have to prove that you're a descendant of a slave? Like you could just be.
From what I read, I think it says you have to go through some sort of process of proving who you are, that you were somehow impacted by those actions back then. But I don't know how much. Yeah,
impacted, but not a direct descendant.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't know. I mean, who gets to make that choice? I mean, it's obviously that it's the people that put these laws in place. So do we really trust that they're making, those best choices anyway?
Let me tell you how these incentives work, okay? I own a cabinet company. So let's say, for instance, I want to give you $500 as long as you spend it at Cabinet Express. Well, there's nothing at Cabinet Express you're going to buy for just $500. You're going to spend $1,500, $1,800, $2,000. That $500 is built into my margin, okay? And so I'm going to give you money that I'm not going to miss because you're going to turn around and spend that money. If Jonah gave you $250, but a spray on a truck cost $1,000, well, that's good money for him. Because he gave you That's why you go to these shoe stores or whatever. You get 25 off. You spend $100. Well, guess what? They ain't got but $50 in that $100 pair of shoes. They just made $25 off. They gave you 25 to make 25. That's how it works. This is not. If they want to do reparations, if they want to do real reparations, write them a check with no strings. Just give them the money.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I mean, you make a great point. I mean, it's all marketing. And to tell you the truth, I'm 100% okay with the government, marketing or whatever. Or if they're giving reparations.
They're gonna fix their communities. They're gonna improve the price of the housing. They're gonna bring new jobs. They're gonna bring new investment. They're gonna bring new companies. It's all. I'm good with it all. But why? It's not let's not call it reparations.
Yeah, I agree with that because it separates people. It just continues to separate people. Like, to me, I almost wonder if the bigger stain on our society is how blacks were treated back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Because I feel like almost more white people treated blacks poorly than actually in slavery. But we seem to focus more on the slavery side. I don't know.
I wasn't there during any of it. So
I mean, exactly.
I didn't honestly.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No,
my family picked the cotton. We was in the fields. We was too poor.
Yeah, mine too.
I mean, my great grandmother grew up picking cotton.
My grandmother was born to pick cotton. Her and her 16, 17 brothers and sisters.
My great grandmother had like 9 brothers or 9 kids. You know why? They had 10 in the fields.
But with this the way they're printing money right now,
I
don't even care. They could. I don't care. Like this reparations deal, I have no feelings about it anymore.
Print, baby, print.
Yeah. I don't care. Send them all $1 million. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go to a break. Ronald, as always, buddy,
right,
we
guys.
Appreciate you joining us this morning. That was a fantastic and thoughtful, well-written, well-articulated monologue there. As always, we love you, man.
Articulate up here north.
Yeah, I know you are. Us backwoods, redneck, no good, cousin loving. Yeah, I hear you.
Exactly.
Ronald, love you, man. Have a good day.
Love you guys.
Boomer the Beard will be right back.
And even our old farm co-host.
Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
Boomer and the Beard.
Are you tired? You suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrated Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem, utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrated Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
Karen's a quilter.
Karen's Quality Quilts. Quality custom quilts quickly.
How's the quilting business, Karen?
Kinda quiet. My quest to quadruple my quilting sales has created a quagmire.
Can I be candid, Karen?
Okay.
You need a website that can encompass the quality of your quilts.
I know quilts, but I know no computers. They're confusing.
But there are people who know coding like you know quilting.
Who's that?
I'm glad you asked. WebUnderdog creates websites that don't just catch the eye, they catch customers. And they're as user-friendly for you as they are for your clients. We build high-quality, clean, well-coded, custom designs for organizations of all sizes that are affordable, professional, and specially made for your brand and visitors. Outside of responsive web design, WebUnderdog also offers search engine optimization, website management, and so much more. Give your business the professional touch and contact WebUnderdog for a free web design quote. Call 256-998-0667. That's 998-0667 and online at webunderdog.com. WebUnderdog, your local web design and SEO agency.
Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. 12 delicious flavors in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more. Cookie Dough Magic, now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful that you have chosen to join us this morning. We are running wide open here in the old Chick-fil-A Decatur studios. So we're thankful that you've joined us. Now, out of curiosity here, have you guys seen the shrimp tails in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch story?
What?
How does that even happen? So,
No, I haven't seen anything
I
about it.
remember when I was a kid, my dad would just eat the whole shrimp tail and everything when it was fried.
Ugh.
He'd eat the, fried shrimp.
Yeah.
He'd just eat the whole thing.
Connor, have you seen this?
I don't even know what to say to that.
That's poor.
That's the prize in the box, you know.
Better than a Cracker Jack, I tell you. So here it is right here. Connor, if you could, the New York Times has a picture of everything he found in there. If you want to throw that up, the man's name is Jensen Karp, I think. He's a verified Twitter user, and on Monday morning he ate a bowl of his favorite cereal, and as he began putting the second bowl in there, something plopped out of the box. He said, "I picked it up, and I was like, wow, this is clearly a shrimp tail." He looked in the bag and saw what appeared to be another shrimp tail. Both were encrusted with sugar. He said, "I got really grossed out, and I'm medicated for OCD, so this is literally my worst nightmare." Mr. Karp, a 41-year-old comedian and writer in L.A., took a picture of the contents and sent it to his wife, who played Topanga on Boy Meets World. I love Topanga.
Oh, I remember her.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I
Yep.
loved her. Then he sent a form submission email to General Mills documenting what he'd found. Soon after, he posted a picture on Twitter. And if you haven't followed this Twitter thread, it is hilarious. The guy's funny, first of all, so it helps out a ton. But General Mills came back and said, that is just crusted sugar. It's just a sugar formation. He was like, are you gaslighting? Like, he literally was like, don't gaslight me.
That's the best they got?
So then all these scientists jump in, and they're like, this one guy's like, I am a marine biologist, scientist studying DNA of crustaceans, and if you'll bring me the shrimp, we will test it for DNA, and we'll tell you. And like the science community, like, because all General Mills had to do was say, sir, we're really sorry about that. Here's $1,000.
Somebody was snacking, and they didn't want.
But instead, they decide to say, this is not a shrimp tail. That is not crustacean tail. That is not. That is sugar. That is just sugar. And he's like, it's I'm holding it. It's literally and so finally they sent him an email, and he sends like, they're like, please send us both of the shrimp tails. He's like, no.
No way.
Absolutely not. And what's funny is he didn't start this to be a big deal. He just wanted to let them know. And then when they played it that way, he said, fine, I'm going all in. He took it to a lab yesterday to get their DNA testing it.
Well, hey, check this out. How many people do you think stuff like this happens to, and they email and say, hey, well, just send us both of them, and we'll
My mom did it.
And they just send it, and then,
my
thanks.
mom put sunscreen on me religiously, okay?
Right, yeah.
And we were at the beach one year, and she put banana boat on me, and I got third-degree sunburn.
Yeah.
And she lathered me up every hour on the hour. I was getting
She was
sunscreen.
diligent.
Oh, very much.
Yeah.
And sure enough, she contacted the company. They asked her to send it in, and she did. I'm like, Mom.
Yeah, no.
That was a new car.
At least.
You know what I'm saying? That might have been a new house.
Never heard about that again.
Nope, because now you don't have any proof.
Yep.
And so this thing is, getting. Now there's a lot of theories out there. Okay,
See,
There's a lot of
I
theories.
just
Look at this. These are rat turds baked onto the
my-
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my goodness! I just imagine somebody in there snacking, or they like
Not
brought
paying attention.
and they ain't got nowhere to toss the tails, so they just throw it in a bag to hide the evidence.
The more logical theory is the way they store their flour. Rats get into flour, right, in the bottom of the. So what probably happened was some kind of a rodent got into the trash and
makes sense.
and consumed or got a hold of some shrimp tails and some, because there was some other trash in his bag, and the rodent left their stash somewhere in the flour. The flour was then used to make the batch of cereal or whatever. And thus you have your crustacean issue. But yeah, I'm talking about like they are straight up gaslighting this dude.
I bet there's doo-doo in everything we eat. There's just rats and everything. Everything's just gross.
Probably.
He said, quote, I'm the new Gorilla Glue girl, aren't I?
He wishes.
No,
He gonna
seriously,
start-
it's
he
turned
gonna-
it. No, it's that big.
He's gonna get a GoFundMe going.
No, I don't think he needs it. His wife was an actress, and he's a comedian in L.A. I think he's doing okay. But,
Topanga.
Topanga, I love Topanga.
She was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yep. And Wendy on the Wonder Years.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What's up,
yeah.
Wendy? I mean,
Dadgummit.
she's no Wendy Peppercorn, but
No.
you know what I'm talking about, right? The sound. What?
No, I don't.
Was that I almost said
Wendy Peppercorn?
yeah.
Sandlot?
What movie was that where he was at the pool?
Sandlot.
Sandlot. Yeah. I had Bueller's Day Off stuck in my head.
Oh my gosh! How would you get those two confused? Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Sandlot? They're not even close.
I was trying to go there, but I got stuck.
I forgot you guys don't know anything about sports.
No, it's not that. I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah.
I've been really turned
dead,
off on
like
sports. If I can watch sports, I'm good. I don't need no social justice, anything in sports.
Did you see Georgetown's whole team took a knee and then lost by 28?
Well, good. I don't. Why can't now? If you want to do that outside and not during the game or protest any way you want to, but I don't want to watch sports if you're anything political. No protest, no nothing. I don't want to see it.
Why would General Mills do this? Connor, I need your help on this one, dude. Like, I mean, they had the opportunity to just make this go away.
I think if they admitted it, they'd have to do a recall on the whole batch.
Well, now they're going to have to anyways because it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, it was a private email.
They
The
could've-
guy he didn't even put it on Twitter till after they gaslighted him.
They could have nipped it in the bud.
Yes. He sent a private email letting him know. And that's how you know this guy's not out for money. He's not out for any of that.
Right,
Like, he
yeah.
literally sent a private email and said, look what's in my box. And they said, that's not shrimp tail. That's just sugar. Like, bro, it stabbed me in the finger. You know how the top of them tails will stab you every now and again?
Yeah.
I'm going to create a little ghost or little goblin that people will pay me thousands of dollars, and it's just going to float around, and it's just going to say, beware the Streisand effect. Because I think, like, half the stories that we see, like, if you just, like, it's all Streisand effect stuff, you know?
What's Streisand effect?
Streisand effect, Barbara Streisand had some surgery or something that she was really trying to keep under wraps. Some like obscure newspaper reported on it, and she sued the newspaper. And the fact that she was suing the newspaper became the story, and now people, like a dozen people knew about it before, and then the whole country knew about it. It was one of the biggest stories at the time.
The Streisand effect is real then. I mean, seriously, this was a private email from I mean, you got to think about it. Cinnamon Toast Crunches was a staple. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a staple in the cereal world. If you're a cereal person, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is it's the deal, man. I mean, there's even a pair of Nikes called Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean, it's kind of a big deal. And for this comedian's probably a lifelong fan of the cereal, sent in a private email saying, hey, guys, you have a problem in one of your boxes of cereal here. What do we need to do about this? And they said, it's not a shrimp tail, it's sugar.
Yeah, you got people that like grew up on a certain cereal, and then they're in their 40s and 50s and 60s still on the same cereal.
Yeah.
My uncle eats the same. I mean, I asked him, I said, you still eat that? He said, oh, yeah. I
So
remember
then this
as a
guy
little kid.
started live tweeting I mean, dude, he screenshotted every email. He started putting them on blast. They tried to gaslight him.
Mm-hmm.
I
Golly. See, I like my
blame
story.
him.
I like my story better of some guy snacking, and maybe he's like from Boston or something like that, you know. And
He lost his cockies?
Yeah, and he just and he's hiding evidence, and then, but what Zach said makes more sense, which is even grosser. That rats in the trash, and we're just gonna drag something in there, and next thing you know, you got frosted covered shrimp tails.
Have you ever ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch and vanilla ice cream?
Dude.
No, but that sounds freaking delicious.
Dude, that makes a lot of sense.
It does. Like it's a topic.
Yeah. My son.
Did you see Connor's little eyes light up?
Uh-huh.
I think vanilla ice cream with about any sugary cereal would probably be a good matchup.
Yeah. But that Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
bet,
put it
'cause
on
it's
that
got
vanilla
that-
ice
oh,
cream.
man.
Look, dog. Everybody report tomorrow on how you liked it.
Yes.
I know we're all trying.
Yeah, because like, and if
You
it,
talking about Fat Kid Paradise?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if it melted a little bit, it wouldn't matter. Get you a little.
Oh, yeah.
I might even melt it and use it like milk.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. My son turned me on to that. Yeah, it's one of
Thanks, son.
Yeah, thanks, son.
I remember the first time I ever had birthday cake and ice cream
Oh,
all together at the same
gosh.
time.
Oh,
Life-changing
You know, because I got it and I was
You
like,
knew the diabetes was close.
Like, why'd you put those together? You know, I was almost offended though. You know, they was
Right.
touching and everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I took that
and then you
first
want to
scoop.
just, and then you just want to smash them all together,
Oh yeah,
son.
yep.
You get you some at. Oh man, that's one of my favorite things.
So if you eat like a warm brownie and vanilla ice cream, everybody's had that, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
What are you talking
Do
about?
you eat them equally, or do you like finish the brownie first and then have a little bit of?
You eat them like you need the proportion has to be perfect, right? So it's like 1.2 to 1. Right. You need that extra 0.2 because when you finish the last bite of brownie and ice cream mixed together, because you got the chocolate syrup on the top too, so it's pretty chocolatey. You need that one last bite of vanilla ice cream to kind of clean everything up with.
To wash it down.
And then a big old tall glass of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to eat like a bite of this and a bite of
No,
that. I mean, I need a bite.
You need a bite of
both of them
both.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't come here to get my hair did. Go on.
Yeah.
I mean, go and do it.
Yep.
You're right.
I mean, we did. We're gonna go and do it.
Yeah. But that's when I got a plate of whatever. I'm just going circles.
What about Pazookies? Where we land on Pazookies? Those hot chocolate or hot cookies in a skillet with ice cream on top. Oh, BJ's has the best.
I've never even heard that
Are
term
you
before.
kidding me?
I've heard it, but I've not
if
had
you've
it.
never had a,
So it's just
Oh
a
my
fresh
God.
baked cookie with ice cream. Or
it's in a cast iron frying pan, dude.
I feel my heart doctor calling me right now. Stand by.
It is so good. BJ's has them. BJ's. Ever been to BJ's Brew House or whatever?
Yeah,
it is?
over there at Bridge Street.
Yeah.
Yep, been there.
Golly. I bet you'll go back and try a Pazookie.
Next time I'm there, I'm getting it.
Hey, they got the Pazookie platter deal where you get 3 of them. Come on.
No, I
you
can't
got
do
white
that.
chocolate chip macadamia nut, you got chocolate chip, and you got like sugar or
Whatever.
snickerdoodle or whatever the other one is. There's a place in Texas called Pokio's.
Yeah.
And it is ice cream sandwiches with cookies as the buns. It's delicious. You can pick your cookie type, pick your ice cream type. So like I always get a white chocolate chip macadamia nut and a snickerdoodle with vanilla ice cream in the middle.
That does sound good.
It's delicious.
But it's hard to beat the classic ice cream sandwich, though.
You got me. Oh, no, it's not. You got me over here in Fat World. Woo! That's my, hey, I'm real comfortable over here. Son. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
Boomer and the Beard.
And even our old fart co-host.
Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
Boomer and the Beard. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
Another congressional delegation makes its way to the U.S.-Mexico border tomorrow to see the conditions in which the youngest undocumented immigrants are being housed. Yesterday, several reporters were allowed access inside one of the facilities. Here's ABC's Andy Field.
The president's immigration special assistant, Tyler Moran, telling reporters in the rural Texas immigration facility that they've rushed to protect undocumented minors.
The previous administration had not put in place certain protocols for COVID and also planned for bed space. And so we moved as quickly as possible to get this facility up and running.
Members of Congress and the press touring the facility where any COVID-positive children are kept in safe medical isolation. Andy Field, ABC News, Washington.
AstraZeneca saying overnight it's resubmitted clinical trial data to U.S. regulators, and they show that its COVID shot is 76% effective as opposed to 79% effective, as the company first reported. The White House dedicating $10 billion to drive up vaccination rates. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And then it was like I stepped funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I could barely walk on it.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600 at Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
Meg Weehee is the deputy director of the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy. It's a bunch of leftists. In Newsweek magazine, Ms. Weehee writes that state governments should not wait for Washington to soak the rich with higher taxes. She says the states should begin to do that themselves right now. She says that her Take Your Money Institute researched every state's taxation system, and they concluded that most states don't capture enough money from high-income households. Now, this supposedly leads to income inequality and the other problems libs complain about when they want your money. The bottom line, Ms. Weehee thinks that states should whack the rich harder right now instead of waiting for progressives to whack the rich from Washington. Ms. Weehee, haven't you noticed that liberal states have been slamming rich residents with high taxes for decades? And that's why so many people are leaving these high-tax states for low-tax states, and they're taking their money with them. They are running away from you, Ms. Weehee, and they're going to keep running away from you, Ms. Weehee, because they have sense.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Dale Jackson Show, weekday mornings only on WVNN.
I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard, the funniest show on the radio. I'm so glad that you've chosen to join us this morning, like you do each and every morning. If you've not yet, be sure to go to boomerandbeard.com. That's boomerandbeard. Spell out the word and.com. Check us out. The end. Somebody else take it. I'm done for the day. No, I'm kidding. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
You're excused.
I'm not. I got you muted. I'm in a mess over here. I'm in a mess over here.
Got it fixed. Yep. Oh, we're back.
Yeah, you back. No, you back. I realized that.
Well, you got a whole year ahead of you to your next anniversary, so we'll get it together.
364 more days.
Yeah, I might have to take a break.
What we got on the next topic? I'm kind of liking getting back on topics again.
What?
We did kind of wear.
How's Hayden doing? Is he even over there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, cool, man. We can't see you, so we're just checking on you, bro.
Oh yeah, I've been checking. I've been working on this computer for a second.
Cool.
Yes, that's about an hour actually.
I thought all I had to do was
I was letting you guys do y'all's thing.
Yeah, you were just
giving you a break.
He killed his computer so we couldn't see him because he knows if we can't see him, we don't talk to him very much.
You know, that's a true statement.
I was hiding.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at you for it. I'm over here swiping right, and you over here hiding.
Kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
That's right. I got to learn how to talk to girls. 866-494-9866. If you're just joining us, yes, I'm happily married. Yesterday was my 9-year anniversary with my wife. I love my wife very much. But we have a Tinder profile for Hayden. And so I am picking girls for Hayden to go on a date with. And then, I'm trying to talk to him to set up this date. And, I matched up yesterday, and I was like, hi.
You have pretty eyes.
How are you? I've completely forgotten how to talk on girl because the last time I hit on a hot chick, I got married. So, you know, and I like it that way. I just, you know, I'm trying to help my boy out here, and he's serving his punishment, and so it's the best punishment because he gets it's a win and it's a win. I mean,
I think it's going better than expected.
Well, I didn't know Tinder was going to be what it was. That's for sure.
I didn't either.
Now, I'm not convinced that everybody that, you know, says they look like that actually looks like that, but we're going to find out.
I agree with that. I mean, it just don't make no sense that
we got a lot of them channel cats swimming around.
Oh, I mean, when you can just
Big
swipe
blue
right
cat.
all day long, and then every now and then he swiped left, the odds don't match up what you see in public.
No, because in public, I'm a hard left. Non-stop hard left. Just left.
Yes.
Left.
Everybody you see, like,
left,
oh.
left, right, left.
Yep.
Left.
Yeah,
So.
it ain't adding up. But we'll see. I mean, especially when you're like, oh, there's a match. Oh, and they're super hot.
I just don't. I don't know.
I mean, but like again, look, we got Hayden. He got his hair combed in the pic. He's eating some Chinese,
Lo mein.
look like some dumplings in there, and got his chopsticks out, looking all sophisticated and adventurous and stuff on a tugboat, captain. He's a
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs.
When he seen Lieutenant Dan and ran off that dock waving at him into the water.
I love me some Forrest Gump. Today is a first alert weather day if you are in the North Alabama area, so you guys need to be weather aware this afternoon. Talking about timing between 1 and 9 p.m. It's going to rain like the Dickens this morning, and then Dickens, and then it's going to get hot. It's going to get warm. It's going to destabilize, and then it's going to twist. The Weather Channel.
Horrible.
The Weather Channel is in town, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
That storm. Their storm tracking vehicles in town.
Yeah, that ain't good.
That ain't never good, folks. Tugboat's back, I think.
Boom. There he is.
There he is. Look at him. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What was that?
Is that his Michael Jackson or what?
My name is Hayden, and I got broke up with.
Hey.
I'm single.
How's it going?
I like girls, not boys.
I have a feeling that by this weekend, Hayden's going to have a date.
I have a feeling I will have a date, and I will do it without Zach.
What? And
Well, no one's saying that you can't do it on your own.
Yeah.
And I hope he
But
does.
pictures or it didn't happen.
I mean, where he's at. I mean, Hayden, you could stand on the sidewalk where you're at and just meet women left and right.
Thank you. That is true. Yeah.
Look at this locked up picture.
No, I ran out of likes. I got to wait 12 hours.
Hey.
Or I could buy this for $5. Continue. 1 month of unlimited likes. I'm in.
How much is it?
$5.
Oh, yes.
Yep, done. All right, now we swiping right all day, son. Purchase was successful. Continue. Come on. Tinder Plus activated. Boom. Oh, I went left. Dang it. How you go back? How you go back?
See, this is what I was
no
thinking.
idea.
All right, so let's say you only have so many rights you can do. I want to weed out all the lefts. Can you, they need a skip button. Like, I don't want to make my decision on this one right now, so let me skip some people and then get all the lefts out of the way, and then I come back to the ones I skip.
Well, that's how you roll, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to weed them out, not just like. And so they need a skip.
Well, when I lived in Montana, there was you would run out of women. You could right swipe all for 10 minutes, and then there's no more women.
Oh, man.
And that's it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well,
So
fortunately,
your chances are better here.
Fortunately, that is not the case here. Hello, Emily.
That ain't real. I'm telling you, that ain't real.
God, I hope you're not seeing people I know.
Oh, I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm a. Oh, wouldn't that be something if we set Hayden up with a dang? We set Hayden up with a date, and all of a sudden he shows up for the date, and it's somebody he graduated high school with.
Well, anyway, so Hayden, you got something lined up already?
No, not at all.
So why you just over here talking that noise?
I mean, I can make it happen.
Oh, listen to him.
Oh, set it up. Picks or it
All
didn't
right.
happen. We need pictures
All right.
or it didn't happen. It's in a good spot.
I'm just over here swiping. Sorry, that's terrible radio. I'm just sitting over here swiping. No, so severe weather day. Just be safe out there, okay? Be conscientious of naders. No naders allowed. Get your storm shelters cleared out, which you should already had them done for the last time. And if it misses us, don't get pissed. Be thankful. That's like saying there was a drive-by and I didn't get shot, and I'm pissed about it. Like, huh? I don't understand people that are like that. I understand it when they say it's going to snow and it doesn't snow, and you're like, dang it, I wanted snow.
Yeah.
But I can't stand these people like, man, I wanted naders. Like,
ain't nobody want a nader.
They act like they do. And then when it happens and they did, they will be like, no naders.
Yeah, some people do wish bad things. You know, just
no nader, no nader,
you know, and
no
if
nader,
I ever,
no nader, no nader, no nader, nope.
If they ever drove through somewhere where a tornado went through and
hey, no nader, no nader, no nader, nope.
destroyed everybody's homes and lives and stuff, and
Come
I
nader,
helped them
come
put
nader, come nader.
No, I'm not talking. Go ahead. Rude as
No,
heck.
I was chattering like baseball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bada,
Yeah.
hey, bada, hey, bada, hey. While you were talking, I was chattering for you. Go ahead, keep talking.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm
go
done
ahead.
now.
Hey, nader, 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 hey, nader, no nader, hey. I was just chattering, dude. It's just, I'm a baseball player. I'm sorry.
He was done.
Your chattering's as dead as your baseball career.
Hey, nader, no nader, no nader, no. I still play, by the way. Thank you very much.
With yourself.
Dead.
No, I play with the Huntsville Cubs. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Huntsville
How many
Cubs.
games y'all win?
Where they at?
Everyone I pitched.
Where they at?
You're a pitcher.
I
That
can.
explains a lot.
I didn't pitch until college, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look when you throw 94.
Did you say the Huntsville Cubs?
Yeah.
I thought that was the Stars. Where do you?
Well, you
baseball?
He's a has-been league.
Yeah, it's an old man league, dude.
Oh.
It's a bunch of fat old dudes get out there and play a little baseball.
You're having fun. That's the main thing.
Undefeated.
Yeah, no, we definitely weren't that. A couple dudes didn't know which hand their glove went on.
Are you serious?
Y'all
I
tried.
mean, couldn't pick up a ball if it had a handle on it. But let's go to a break. When we come back, 15 minutes to the top of the hour, and the Dale Jackson Show, Boomer and the Beard will be back with one more segment for you today, and then we out.
We're from every walk of life.
Boomer and the Beard.
Big, beautiful bearded host.
Boomer and the Beard.
And even our old fart co-host.
Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
Boomer and the Beard.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it. I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch. Mm-hmm.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2
for one low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
When people walk through our doors, they all see something different.
A treehouse.
Our dream home.
Our cabin in the woods.
A new golf course community.
When you have every conceivable building material imaginable in place, the possibilities are limitless.
Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop. Let us bring your home improvement project to life. The best products and name brands in residential and commercial building supplies. From lumber to Benjamin Moore paints, DeWalt tools, custom millwork, doors, and more. Looking for something specific? Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to make sure you find the products you need to complete your home projects. Pay a visit today to Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop on Clinton Street in Athens and online at purcelllumberandmillshop.com. Or for questions, give us a call at 256-232-6320. Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop in Athens, where builders, remodelers, and home improvement specialists come to shop.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
For up-to-the-minute news, log on to WVNN.com. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful that you have called. You listened to us this morning. You're joining us each and every morning on the fastest growing show on the radio because we said so. That's just how that is. Don't you guys love that we just kind of get with it? We just say that.
Well, if we think it, it will be.
Yeah, that's right. We just,
yeah, that's true.
Way over here like the left. Name it, claim it, baby.
So speaking of Lieutenant Dan, it got me thinking, and heartbreak and everything. How mad! I'm still upset at Jenny. You know, she
did. She did Forrest wrong, man. Yeah, she did him wrong.
All these years, and then when you finally figure out, you know, she died of AIDS, and then you're just like, ugh. And it left him with the kid.
Yeah, she, she was. There's a lot of tie-ins there. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying, Karen?
And it's easy to, we could all see ourselves a little bit in Forrest and find some sympathy for the guy.
You ought to see me run.
Jenny had a rough life, though.
Man, that ain't no excuse to do somebody wrong just because you had a rough life.
No, he was always there for her, too.
Yeah, he was.
Always.
Yeah. Every time she turned around and had a needle out of her arm, she was like, oh, there's Forrest.
I know it, man.
She did it wrong, though.
That's some 80s, though. The 80s was rough.
Hey, that's tough. A tough go. Where are you headed, sir? I'll hop in with you. That's the worst part. Hold on a minute. She come back, give him a hug. Just she gets in the car. Hip, rides on.
I like it when Forrest was getting on that bus and everybody's like, can't see it here. And she's like, you can see it here.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
The accent was...
I can't do accents. I told you, that's it.
I told you no. So a couple stories here. We got a few minutes left. There's a professor here. Let's see. There was a panel called Religion of White Rage. Okay. Religion is a source of connection and community for many Americans. However, it is also the primary motivating factor for the rise of white rage and white supremacy, says a professor. During a recent video panel discussion by LSU, a professor on the panel said, quote, maybe conservatism, away from being a financial and economical political policy, is just a euphemism for white supremacy.
Yeah, okay.
Is that real? You think somebody's that stupid? I mean, this is a professor, by the way.
But that ain't saying much these days.
Yeah.
Because colleges ain't nothing but a communist institution that brainwashing everybody into being
Taking
bunch of
your-
supporters.
taking your money.
You talking about old government school?
Oh yeah, China funded.
You talking about old government?
That's where Connor's going. Connor, don't come out of Alabama different.
I'll do what I can.
That's encouraging.
It's pretty much like, don't tell me what to do.
That is all you can ask of me.
No, that's fair. No, that is fair.
Is fair.
We think that you're probably one of the smarter guys that we've ever seen, so you'll be okay because you have the ability to reason. And here's the thing. Anyone that goes to college with the ability to reason for themselves and to question, I mean, the first time he backtalked me, he was like, I was like, this kid's going to do all right.
Yeah.
Because he disagreed with something I was saying on the way we were going to do something, and he had no problem saying, I think there's a better way to do it.
Stood up for him.
He used logic. He used common sense. He was wrong, but neither here nor there. And he said, hey, why don't we do it this way? And finally, I just had to say, because I said do it the other way. But I knew at that moment he was going to be fine he's not just going to take everything laying down. Yep. He's going to challenge authority in a positive and productive
Respectful
way. That's right. It was never disrespectful. But if you can go and be that person, you're going to be all right.
Yeah, this environment's giving him plenty of prep for that.
Oh, Lord, yeah. I'm talking about I mean,
because we'll be all over the place with our thoughts and how we feel about this or that. And but
I still don't like Marin, though, for the record. I haven't.
Nobody likes her, man.
I haven't flip-flopped on that. I'm going to burn her house down.
Yeah.
Where you at, Fluffy?
Are you waiting for me to say something? I don't want anyone to burn anyone's house down.
Can we burn her stuff?
She ain't even got a house.
No, she lives in her parents' basement.
She lives in my old apartment.
Oh
no.
No! Oh, are you? Let me guess. You still paying for it?
No way.
No, he's not paying.
No way.
She lives in his old apartment.
Well, good for her.
You know what? She pays more than I did when I lived there.
Ha!
Got her.
Yeah.
Suck it to him.
Well, she's just not a good person, so,
She like
what
Jenny.
goes around comes around, and
like
she's
Jenny.
going to get hers
She like
for
Jenny.
doing.
She like Jenny. That's right.
She a lot like Jenny.
We should just start referring to her as Jenny.
It's
That's
Jenny.
fact. That's
it.
done.
Yeah, it's done. Her new name's
Let it
Jenny.
be said. Let it be so.
Yep.
Yeah.
From now on, we refer to Jenny, and that's good because we stopped using her real name.
That's fine.
And we can continue.
Even though we
talking.
don't care if we do.
I don't care, Marin. But it is.
So are we putting Hayden on the Gump level then?
No. He's more like radio.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Sorry, Hayden.
Yeah.
I started watching that Aretha Franklin series last night. You ought to check that out.
Huh.
Son.
What was it on?
It's her life. It's like,
I mean,
it was on TV, so I had it recorded or whatever. I use YouTube TV, so it popped up in my suggestions, and so I just went and watched it. But son, I'm talking about, hey, her dad was a dirtbag.
Yeah.
And she could flat sing, son. So could her sisters.
She could lay it down.
So could her daddy.
Did she die, or is she still hanging
Aretha?
on?
No,
she's still hanging
here.
on.
Yeah.
She had some medical issues a couple years ago, I think, and that's why I was thinking.
Aretha Franklin is dead.
She
Is
died?
she?
Yeah, it was a huge deal, too.
That's why I thought she
man,
died.
I thought she was still kicking.
Yeah, I think, yeah, she had, yeah.
She died August 16th, 2018. It's been a little
R.I.P.
But Aretha, her whole generation was just.
It's just.
I love old stories like that. I like that movie Ray. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
Walk the Line. I like that one too. Even though I like Ray a little bit more.
I walk the line.
I think Ray was a little bit better, but I still like Walk the Line too, though.
Well, it turns out Aretha Franklin's family and estate does not like the series. It's a National Geographic, in case you're curious.
I'm gonna find it.
Because they are,
Apparently, they're not profiting off of it.
Well, no, I'm sure they are in some way, but they said that it is not endorsed by them, and the producers intentionally denied them the opportunity to consult on the storyline.
Yeah.
Might as well have found shrimp in their cereal. They mad.
It's probably all about money. I mean, they're probably
Everything
like, we're
is.
going, yeah. Yep, Aretha, National Geographic. I'm gonna find that.
Yeah, it's.
So does it start out when she's young and
Yeah.
time?
Well, and Muscle Shoals is in the very first episode.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Because she over at Fame, she walked in. Let's check this out. She walked in working with Wexel, legendary producer.
Yeah.
I mean, legendary. And white dude, right? This is at the height of racial discrimination, racial strife in this country. Well, until now. But she walks in, and the Swampers walk in. And she goes, I thought you said you had soul. Like, she was basically saying, I had no idea every musician in here was going to be white.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thought that they were.
Yeah, that's because they had some freaking soul, man. Them dudes could get it.
Yeah, they could.
They could get it. Golly, they were good. But anyways, it was interesting to watch that because very quickly they had a rough first go, but then the music side, once she heard him play, it was like, okay. And dude, the music in the series is unbelievable.
Yeah,
because she can flat sing. The actress they picked can.
What's that?
She got some pipes, son.
What's that documentary they did on Muscle Shoals?
Fame or
Fame.
something like that. Yeah,
whatever.
It's called. It's literally called Muscle Shoals.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
It's so good.
Oh, you hadn't seen that?
Oh, are you serious?
It's just called Muscle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get that tonight, son. That is a freaking
gotta get that and watch that.
fantastic.
I need to start getting home on time is what I need to do.
Yeah.
That's
I
probably
mean, it's just, I don't know what's going on.
I told you.
I
told you start working so hard.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. There you go.
I told you count the money, take it to the bank. I told you get your money.
'Cause I would like to watch it. I don't really know a whole lot about the Swampers.
This has been
What?
Boomer and the Beard, the
Oh, yeah.
Thursday morning
Gotta watch
edition. You got to watch that. We love you guys so much. See you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day. Stay weather aware. Be safe. Wear a helmet inside your house. Bye.